Well, for the first time, the Madison School District has been flagged for possible sanctions under the federal No Child Left Behind standards. School officials say improvement is a must, but add the standards could use a fix as well. The 19's Andy Choi joining us with a story that's new tonight at 10. Andy.
Eric, an annual review by the State Department of Public Instruction shows Madison is one of 6 districts that did not meet objectives under these federal guidelines. But Superintendent Dad Nerad says the perennial raising of standards makes assessing his students a difficult task. As Madison students count the days until summer's reprieve, newly released test scores showed the district isn't meeting federal No Child Left Behind standards.
I'm not happy about it. Not at all.
The developments are prompting mixed reviews among parents and guardians.
For me, it's my son says was perfect school. Yes. Good teachers and programs is perfect.
I don't have the answers for it. All I know is I think the teachers got to do more. I really feel they have to do more.
This has to be taken very seriously, and obviously we have an obligation to focus on the issues within those schools.
Superintendent Dan Nerad says while the district must show improvement, falling short of these federal standards shouldn't be equated with failure.
These results are based on one assessment given one time a year. That in fact is given in the fall. The results come back in the spring, literally now. And that's why we're having this conversation. What are teachers expected to do to adjust their instruction between the fall and now?
In the 2009-2010 school year, 89 schools and 3 districts were identified for missing the law's adequate yearly progress objective. This year, the number jumped to 228 schools and 6 districts. Nerad says as the law's standards move up each year, more schools are found to be left behind.
We have to be cautious not to make excuses, but at the same time, we need fair laws that will guide our accountability efforts in schools.
And I asked Superintendent Nerad what he believes would be a fair way to measure that accountability. He says tests that follow student progress over several years would be better than ones that compare one year's class to another. Nerad adds the current No Child Left Behind law incorrectly asserts that every child develops evenly over time. Obviously, a solution is very difficult to find for this.
It is. Andy Choi reporting. Andy, thanks a lot.